Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another episode here of Vintage Story. You join me here on New Year's. We're on the 1st of January, year 1. Although in another way, we've not technically completed our first full year yet, right? I'm pretty sure we started in March. So yeah, when March comes around, then yeah, at that point we could say we have survived a full entire year in this game. So to kick things off in today's episode, I thought it could be fun for us to finally pan the rest of the granite sand you see here. Only, I don't know if it's just by OCD or something, but I really don't like the fact that there's all this flowing water here. I'd just much prefer it to all be stationary water source blocks, so then it can freeze over and then have more snow on it, and then it just feels like a more full lake, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, let's get ourselves into the water here, and let's begin on some panning. And while we do so, it gives me an opportunity to say a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series. Last episode reaching just about 500 likes, which is amazing to see. If you want to continue supporting these episodes, and indeed the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel with those bell notifications turned on. So, in addition to the panning we're doing here, I want to get into something entirely new today, folks. I want to see if I can make myself a full helve hammer setup. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff to come today, folks. I really do hope you are excited. I am. I'm very, very excited to get into something entirely new. I feel like we've just been in sort of survival mode lately, trying to survive through the winter, but now we're finally going to get into some other stuff. Here we are. All the panning is done. So that's 8 pans per block, and I think there were 16 blocks there. So 16 times 8, which is 128 pans we did. Blimey. All right, what have we got going on? Just a nice little generic top-up of resources. Oh, yeah. This is something else we could do in today's episode. We finally have ourselves the dry long bow stave. A lot of you folks were saying that apparently you can chuck the bow stave onto a tool rack and it will dry quicker. Unfortunately, I didn't know that at the time, so yeah, I did it the difficult way. I just had it in my inventory, but we got there in the finish. We have it. So now, if I was to remind myself of the recipe for the longbow, 3 flax twine, 2 animal fat, and a piece of leather. Oh wow, we are actually running critically low on animal fat. That's a bit of a yikes, isn't it? Anyway, let's do a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. Yeah! So, as opposed to only 240 durability and 3.25 piercing damage, we now have 750 durability, 3.75 piercing damage, and plus 20% accuracy. Quite the healthy upgrade there. Alright, what else have we got going on? Oh, we've got some more compost finish, finally. Nice! So that's 48 bits of compost ready for our next year's crop. If I was to find myself some more potash, then we would have ourselves a good amount of all of the different nutrients we need for farming. But anyways, it's late at night, we are going to go to sleep, and when we wake up, we're going to start on the process to making ourselves a helve hammer. So this is what we need to get into. Mechanical power. Mechanical power can currently be used to mechanize milling to automate working iron blooms or smithing any type of metal plate. And the metal plates are what we are going to want to make, because then you can convert the metal plates into chain via, you know, having the plates get hot and then just hammering out the voxels. So, you will need to craft 1 windmill rotor, at least 4 sails, as well as a few axles and gears. Let's start off with the rotor. It requires animal fat and resin. And, wait, are you about to tell me it requires a full durability hammer and chisel? Oh my word. Okay, so already this is going to be quite expensive. Oh my word. Even more animal fat. We're going to have to go hunting so we can grab ourselves animal fat, eh? Oh, man. I was thinking we'd be able to get decently far with this, but actually, Oh man, we are critically underprepared for this. What about for the actual helve hammer stuffs? Smith or cast a helve hammer head. That's done quite easily. We've already got ourselves a helve hammer mold. And then we need ourselves apparently a base that looks relatively straightforward, requiring a hammer, and also a wooden toggle requiring a wooden axle and yet more animal fat. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to go for a hunt, aren't we, folks? Will this guy even count? I don't know. I mean, it's dead. Let's hope we get some animal fat. It's only a small little creature. I'd be surprised if we got some animal fat. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so we need to go on a proper hunt. We need to find some big dudes. And more often than not, I find that the big dudes spawn on or around mountains. It's minus 21 degrees Celsius on top of the mountain here. Sheesh, I don't think I'll be able to last out here too long. 37.7. I mean, my body temperature is holding steady, but for how long? Oh, I see you there, son. Oh, no! I completely missed, because I always overestimate the gravity curve of these things. Boom! Yeah! Yeah! Come on, try me. Try me, son. Yes! Okay, okay, here we go. Aha! Oh, I am a master archer. Oh, no way. Ooh! Dead male moose, creature weight low. Okay, so I've got to manage my expectations when it comes to what comes out the other side. Come on, animal fat. That's what we're looking for. Why can I... Oh, there we go. Okay. Not too bad. So that's one bit of fat. We need to go a decent amount further than that, though. So long, dead female moose calf. Ah, always feel bad about taking down the calves and the babies, but we need the fat. Will these guys even drop any fat? No, nothing. Honestly, at this point, I think we just completely avoid taking down calves and babies. They just don't seem worth it. Holy oh my word. Okay, well, at least just knocked me down the entire mountain. Oh. Looks crushed. Won't be able to harvest as much from this carcass. Wait, what? Oh, man. Ah! No! No! Oh, my word. That was not cool. I can't get rammed around like that again. Oh, this guy. Were you the one? Dead bighorn ram. Again looks crushed. Ugh! Okay, going for these guys atop the mountains is not at all worth it. Half the time they seem to just rain down from the mountains and just get crushed on landing because they're idiots. Not even any animal fat. What the hell? Oh, that was easy. It didn't even move. Dead bighorn ewe. Ooh, come on, animal fat. Animal fat. Gimme. No animal fat. Oh. Whoa. Come on. Oh, yeah. Suck on my marksman skills. Yeah! Finally, some animal fat. Also, I'm realizing my character is starting to get a little bit cold. As evident by the corners of the screen, there's almost like a freezing effect overlay. And also, my character is shivering. So, we've got 3 lumps of fat in total so far. How many do we actually need? We should probably work that out. 1 for the rotor, 1 for the wooden axles, 1 for the gears, and 1 for the wooden toggle. So, what, that's 4. Wait, we really only need 4? I thought in my head for some reason that I did way, way more than that. We don't really have to worry about sealing any more crocs anytime soon. I mean, as you can see, we're still looking very, very healthy, and we are more than a third of the way through winter. I think we have more than enough food for winter, and probably even beyond. So we've got a little bit more hunting to be done, but alarmingly, I am running low on horsetail poultices. I've been going kind of crazy on using them in the last few episodes, so I'm going to need myself a bunch more of these bad boys, and then, well, the cattails were actually looking kind of alright. So while we wait for a reasonable hour to come by to go to sleep, I think what we'll do is we'll begin on the creation of some of the tools required in order for us to get the whole helve hammer creation process thingy going. So one hammer and one chisel for the rotor, and another hammer and another chisel for the wooden axles, and then another hammer, another chisel, and a saw for the gears. Oh, and would you look at that, yet another hammer and another chisel for the helve hammer base, and the wooden toggle. Oh, what a surprise, another hammer and another chisel. So I think that's 5 of each that we require. Oh man, this is going to take some time. The good news is we've already got ourselves a full durability saw, so, you know, that's not nothing, I guess. So, looks like we're going to be spending some time down in our forge basement here. We've got some copper ingots on the go, we've got our anvil here, we've got our tongs. Let's just get this thing done, shall we? One hammerhead, second hammerhead, third one. And there's a 4th one. Right, just got to chuck all of these into the water. And now we make them all into hammers. That's a lot of hammers, isn't it? Now we need ourselves a little bit more in the way of copper, so we can make ourselves some further copper hammers and, of course, chisels. I guess while that's doing that, though, we can have ourselves a bit of a snooze, only it's just ticked over midnight, and yeah, it'll be nice to have ourselves a little bit of daylight to play with. Why do I want daylight? Because I want to head on outside, and I want to see if I can't find myself a bunch of horsetail. We need to get ourselves some more poultices. Do you even get horsetail poultices during winter, or do they all just sort of die off? Oh man, I hope that's not the case, otherwise we are screwed in terms of quick heals. Oh no, here we go. Oh, thank goodness for that. Ah, yeah, a full stack of horsetail. Alright. So a full stack of cattails and a full stack of horsetails will give you what's that? 4 stacks of horsetail poultices. Do you know what? I was going to put all the copper into an ingot mold, but actually, maybe we should put some of it into a helve hammer mold. I mean, we need a helve hammer, so yeah, let's see how this goes. Grab out the coal, grab this out, and do a little bit of pour action. Oh, requires 200 units of metal. Wait. Can we not use copper? Alright, no matter. Let's get ourselves some more copper ingots then. So you can make helve hammers out of the various bronzes, iron, meteoric iron, and steel. Okay, interesting. So at minimum, we can make ourselves, what, the tin bronze one? I've got some tin bronze ingots here. Tin bronze helve hammerhead. That is what we're looking for. And, okay, yep, I can see why it needs 2 ingots now. Bonk. Bonk, 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 and there it is, the helve hammerhead. So, to make the actual helve hammer, it requires a total of 8 boards. That's pretty straightforward. So, let's get ourselves upstairs while simultaneously eating, because I need to. And there we are, another crock has been emptied. Right, so, boards. Let's do this thing. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then chuck that up there, and look-a-dee-doo! We finally have the first element of the helve hammer big multi-structure piece thingy-madoo-hickey. Oh, random side note, I noticed firewood in my inventory. I don't think I ever told you. I actually got myself Another load of charcoal on the go, and it's ready to be mined up. But we'll come back to that a little bit later once we, actually need it. But yeah, all that fuel is definitely going to be useful if and when we wind up moving base, or we start getting into some more advanced smelting and crafting that requires quite a lot of fuel. Man, do I hope that I can actually use copper tools in the crafting recipes for all of the mechanical stuffs. Only if I can't, oh man, am I going to be upset. Boop and boop. There we are. Right, get you cooled off. And then it'll be time for our chisel making journey. The good news is, chisels are ridiculously easy to make. Alright, there's one. Grab ourselves another ingot, chuck it down on here, chisel. What if I was to do something a bit different? What if I was to use the heavy hit? What would that do? Oh, good grief. Okay, so it basically, flattens it somewhat. Aha. I can see how that would be useful in the creation of plates. There we are. We're making some good progress. We got our 5th and final hammer on the go. So check it out. We can actually make a start on this thing. Windmill rotor. Do I have resin? I really hope so. If I don't, then oh my goodness me, we don't. Oh, come on now. I must have some somewhere. I swear I found 1 or 2 bits during the course of this series. No! Oh, man, I am so sad. I'm not even entirely sure I can find resin right now, considering it's winter. Pine and acacia trees. They are the only ones that can have resin on them, eh? Okay. What time of day is it right now? 6:30, so it's probably becoming nighttime. Nope. It is nighttime. Anyone else kind of wish that you could make 2 chisels at the same time? I feel like we'd have more than enough voxels worth to do so. But, yeah, apparently we don't have that ability. Not unless I've missed something. No, I haven't. It is just the one you can make. But yeah, just look at how many voxels are remaining. You could easily get another chisel out of this. Go on, devs. Go on! Make it so we can make 2 chisels at the same time from the same ingot. That would be top dollar. Anyway, that really is it now, folks. I have 4 out of 5 of the chisels I need. Alright, fresh new winter's morning is upon us. 2 things I want to do. I want to see if I can get myself the final bit of animal fat for the mechanical crafting stuffs. And resin. Pine and acacia trees. This is a pine tree. I don't think we've even found acacia trees in this series so far. But yeah, we're looking for little yellow splodges on these here pine trees. I'm just gonna kind of hope that they're not super uber mega rare. Otherwise, we're gonna be spending a lot of time out here. Oh, snappers, here we are, folks. We've got ourselves some resin. And you only seem to get 1. Is there a chance of being able to get more than 1? Oh, look at that. There's actually another one here. No, it is literally just right-click to harvest. There's no, special tool or anything by the looks of it. Oh, no way. We actually got 2 from that one. Oh, hello. Dormant fruit tree, question mark? Hey, look. It's a pear tree. I wonder... Oh, no, I don't have an axe on me. Ah, darn it. I don't think I'll be able to pick any of this up then, in which case. I mean, can I, punch it? Yeah, that doesn't do much, does it? Maybe what we should do is mark it down on the map. So, pear tree, give it a green color, and we shall give it an apple symbol? Or, no, a tree. Ah, very good. Another bit of resin. Windmill rotor requires 1 resin. The axles do not. The gears require 1 resin. The base requires 1. And the wooden toggle requires 4. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is a grand total of 7 resin we need. All right, so we're more than halfway there. Oh, that one's a bit higher, but there we are. Some more resin. Ooh. Animal fat opportunity. There we are. Right. Final bit of animal fat. Yes, from this guy. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, hey, another random fruit tree. What kind is this going to be? Another pear tree. All right, let's get ourselves another marker down. Wow. Now, that is what I call a tree. That is absolutely enormous. It's got a 2x2 trunk as well. I wonder how many axes it would take to fell this bad boy. Got ourselves a bit of resin high up here. Go on, give us 2. Go on. Ah, just the one. Oh, final resin located. There we go. Right, I do believe we're just about done. And just in time for nighttime to start rolling around. Yeah, that's what I thought there, sunshine. What you got for me? There we are. Some more fat for you, boy. Whoa. Lava. That is the first ever time I've seen lava in this game. That's quite something. That is a heck of a cave entrance. Lava cave. Red with a cross. Wow, turns out we've got quite a lot of meat going on now. We can probably get away with making even more meals. Sweet. 6 servings of red meat stew with onion and another 6, so we can fill up 3 crocks with this lot. And then we've got some hearty meaty stew. Very much hoping that we can make ourselves the rotors out of any kind of wood and not just, you know, the things you see here. So resin, lump of fat, hammer, chisel, and wood. Oh, is it the other way around? Yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. Oh, look at that. We could also make ourselves some wooden axles, which we will be needing. So, there's the windmill rotor. Oh, no way! Ha! I did not know this, and I know a lot of you folks have probably put it down in the comments area by now. Okay, turns out we did not need to make ourselves this quantity of chisels and hammers. The crafting recipes only require a certain amount of durability, not the full thing. Ah, I can't tell you how much of a relief that actually is. So then, all of our mechanical stuffs can go in this corner in our wood chest. Now we need ourselves some gears. So for this one, we need ourselves a couple sticks. So hammer, saw, chisel, sticks, then it's going to be wood, and then it's going to be the fat, and then it's going to be the resin. Or the other way? Yeah! We got some gears! So now it's going to be the sails, and these require linen. We just want normal linen, and it's going to be a lot of flax twine, which means quite a heck of a lot of flax fibers. Oh, there is no way we have enough of this stuff. Ah, no! Look at it! That's not going to do it, is it? Ah. 3? That's all we can make. You know what? I was about to go off the rails and say how this whole process is about to come to a crashing halt. But actually, I think I misread at least 4 sails. And there are the 4 sails. So we need only get 1 more bit of linen. So if we were to get ourselves, I think it's going to be 5 more flax fibers, then we would have enough flax twine to be able to make ourselves yet another bit of linen. Where do we get flax fibers from, though? What's the easiest way of getting flax fibers? I mean, aside from the plant itself. I mean, taking down dudes on the surface? Alright, for now, though, let's go ahead and move on to this stuff here. Resin, 3 boards, and a chisel and hammer. That should be relatively straightforward. There we are. Helve hammer base. And now it's going to be the wooden toggle, and this is where one of the wooden axles comes into play. There it is, the wooden toggle. So, in terms of the actual helve hammer, I think we might just about be there. Alrighty, before we go on our flax hunt, here we are with all of our cooked food, of which there's a lot. And I really do mean a lot. Look at all that. Interestingly, even without sealing, because it is so cold, because it's winter, the spoil timer on these are still pretty decent. 62 days. I'm sure we can get through these bits of food in that time. For now, though, I think think I'm going to have... Oh, I don't know. We've got ourselves 2 more servings of this. So we're going to put this away as well. So, time for a snooze. And when we wake, we're going to go on a bit of a hunt for some flax. We need 5 flax fibers. Easiest way for us to find ourselves some dudes to kill is probably to get ourselves down one of our ladders. I'm pretty sure there was a cave coming off of one of them. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into, eh? Oh! I knew I heard some dudes. And there they are. Right. How am I going to do this? Right, if I was to dig out another block, I should be able to have a quick exit from this place. Should I need it? Hello! Ah! Okay. Oh, they can't get through. You can't take me down! Whoa! Oh, mama. Nightmare shiver? Yeah, the amount of damage that guy just did to me, I have no reason to doubt that that guy is a nightmare. Come on, yeah. Damage tier 4. Wait, it's still alive. Oh my god, I thought it was dead. Oh, come on, man, don't bait me like that. How many bloody shots do these guys need? That is absolutely wild. So, yeah, we've got a tainted shiver here. What have you got? Nothing. You cannot be serious. Oh, God, this guy has to have something, surely. Damage tier 4. Oh, yeah, there's a flax fiber. Boom. Ah, boom. Wait, did one of my arrows just hit 2 dudes at the same time? If so, that's amazing. Boom. Hey, this is quite good, actually. Come on. Oh, all the dings. Oh, no, I've run out of ammo. Oh, no. What am I to do now? All of my arrows are in there. I've got to take these guys out somehow. Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh, no. What? Boom. Nightmare Drifter. Oh, hell no. He'll kill me. Well, I died down there, which sucks. So, yeah, we now need to get our stuff back. And I think I might just do the oldie thing of just exploring the world and hoping we find ourselves some flax. Oh, thank goodness my stuff is down here. I've just got to hope that there's no other dudes around. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, it's just a bunch of lava. All is well. Let's get ourselves out of here. Yeah, word to the wise. Don't go down to the underbellies of your world to go creature hunting. That's not a good idea. It really isn't. Those guys are super strong. Ooh, growing flax, 8 out of 9. Will we still get a little bit? No. Okay, this one's 9 out of 9, though. And we got 2 bits of flax fiber. Okay, cool. So we've got 9 out of 9. Nice. 6 out of 9. Another 9 out of 9. Okay, very, very good. All right, so here we are. Another flax fiber and a 4th flax fiber. There's the linen. And now, here we are. The sails. Check it out. Our seed supply for our next year's crop is looking very healthy, especially the flax. 22. We've got 36 turnip, 30 onion, 26 carrot. Blimey. So, here we are with all of the components we need. What we need to do now is try to figure out how the devil it all fits together. Having never done this before, I literally have no idea. Oh, wait. This says a few axles and gears. Ooh. Yikes. Right. In which case, I almost certainly don't have enough of these here parts to make anything equating to what I need. This is such a long-winded process, isn't it? I really do hope the payoff was worth it. I really do. So, apparently, according to the entry here, the windmill requires at least 5 blocks of vertical space and usually gets more wind the higher it is. I mean, I guess we could just sort of put it up on top of our mound here to start things off. Let's do 5 blocks up, like that. And then we go at it with the windmill rotor. Boop! There we are. Then we add the sails. Ooh. Oh, hey, look at this! Wind speed 50%, 78%. Nice! Dude, that actually looks so cool. Is it just me, or have I done this wrong? I feel like the sails should be on this side, you know, facing out. But, no. Please tell me I can get this back. Please, please, please. If I can't get this back, I'm going to be beyond sad. Oh, thank goodness for that. It's just a floating windmill rotor. Okay. This is slightly strange, but we're still going to see if we can work with this. We'll go down like this. Okay, that's turning. Very, very good. Right, and then maybe we put one of these down. Angled gears. I'm not entirely sure this is what I'm looking for. Or do we need to have ourselves a second one rotating against this one, but facing down? It does mean we're going to need ourselves some more angled gears. The good news is, though, we've got ourselves a spare bit of fat. It's resin, though, that I'm not sure if I've got enough of. No, I used each and every single bit of it. We need to go resin hunting again. I must admit, it's quite cool seeing a little windmill on top of my base area here. I think it's pretty awesome. So then, another day is here. I need to go resin hunting. Let's do this thing. All right, got ourselves another angled gear. And there we are. This one's facing downwards. Okay, fantastic. Right, now what we need are some more axles, presumably. There we are. Okay, we can make a few of those. Oh! I didn't need another gear. Aha! So, after some trial and error, here we are. This is the helve hammer setup. And wooden toggle. Where does this go? Okay, so the wooden toggle goes sort of in between the anvil and the helve hammer base. And as you can see, it sort of raised it. So now, if I grab myself an angled gear, and I have some axles go up. Yep, like this. 3, 2, 1, 0. And then it's going to be a gear. Must be attached to a block. Okay, so a little bit of this. And then the windmill rotor. Oh, I'm in the way, apparently. Windmill rotor. There we are. So now I can presumably get rid of this. Get rid of this. And I can put the sails on. There we are. And is that gonna start spinning, or is there just like no wind around? Okay, 6%. There's not a lot of wind going on here. Come on, wind, pick up. The one time I need really awful weather and what the hell? A heavy temporal storm is imminent. Heavy? Oh my god. No, 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 no. That's not cool. That's not cool, boo-boo. How dare you give me an even worse temporal storm than the other ones we've been suffering through this series. Jeez. But yeah, in terms of the helve hammer setup, this is, I think, a decent enough setup. We just need some wind. But the game isn't giving us any, so, yeah. Oh, man. Okay. This is quite bad. Anyone down here? No, I dare say there'll be people down here eventually that, oh my word, okay, this is way too much. I really do not like these temporal storms. I might have to argue they are just about the worst part of this game. I don't think they're strictly necessary. What the? I just got one-shotted. Python MC got killed by a deep split shiver. Yikes. Yeah, that's not cool at all, is it? Please, Temporal Storm, please bugger off. I don't like you. I don't want you to be here right now. I want to get on with trying my health hammer setup. Whoa. Rusty gear from taking someone down in my basement. Cool. But still, if this event could do me the honors of buggering off, that would be most appreciated. Temporal Storm seems to be waning. About bleeding time. Look at my sanity meter. It's down to about 50% now. That's kind of nuts. Any lower, and then we'd probably wind up with these effects even without a storm. In all seriousness, though, I wanted to ask you folks whether you would be opposed to the idea of me turning off temporal storms, only they really are annoying more than anything. They hinder my progress, they hinder my ability to do things, and I think dealing with the sanity meter is enough of a challenge as it is, you know, as well as dealing with all these creatures underground in dark spaces, out in the dark, all that kind of stuff. I don't need temporal storms added on top of that. So, yeah. If you folks would be okay with that, then let me know in the comments area down below. I'm pretty sure there's a command you can run which will disable temporal storms. Alright, how are we looking out here now? Okay, I think. Right, so then, checking out this, wind speed 11, 28, 35, I think I saw on the high side there. So, do I need to have these things be heated up, or can I just put one down? No, I think they need to be heated up. I mean, that does make sense, to be fair. Alright, so, taking one of the ingots out, presumably now I chuck it on the anvil. Boop! Oh, yeah! Okay, so bismuth bronze plate. We do a little bit of that. And, right, now what? Does this thing just sort of automatically get going? Or what? I'm a bit confused, actually. I don't know what to do. I can only assume it's because we've basically got no power going on here that this isn't working. Or maybe I've got these wood bits placed incorrectly. I honestly have no idea. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Look at that. Hey, it's rotating. Wait, maybe I did have it placed incorrectly. Okay, so do that. Oh, but it stops. Why does it stop? Go on, you're going to tell me that I need a wooden axle in between the gears and the toggle here, right? In which case, I'm going to have to replace all of this again. As I keep saying, this is all a learning process, my friends, so do have some patience. It's going to take a few attempts, I imagine. So, yeah, rotating perfectly well, but as soon as I attach this, it all goes haywire. Oh, wait. It kind of hammered a little bit. I'm still confused, though. I really am not sure what's going on. Whoa! Oh my god! It was doing it! Ah! I think it needs, like, a certain amount of wind speed? Question mark? It's kind of strange, though. Every time I replace it, it seems to do maybe a hammer or two. So do it again. Yeah, look at that! It's doing it! But then it stops really, really quickly. Ah, you know what? Maybe it's because we need some more sails on this thing. Plenty of wind up there, plenty of rotation, and as soon as I do this, it just stops. Ah, do you know what? I give up. If you have any suggestions or tips or whatever as to how to get this thing working reliably, then please do let me know in the comments area down below because, yeah, I'm kind of at my wit's end right now. And I've been recording this episode for 4 hours, and yeah. I feel like I am very, very close, but there's something simple that I'm missing out or something. But yeah, again, let me know. For now, though, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode and you're excited to see more, do be sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Of course, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for all of your support, and I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.